There's no question that the past year and a half has caused financial struggles for those across the country. But there's one population that is consistently plagued by financial stress. That group is college students. Stressing out about money is a widespread issue for this group, whether it's worrying about how to pay rent, taking out student loans, or just thinking about the future. This topic is universal. There's more than $1.7 trillion being owed in student debt by Americans. And where do Marylanders rank on that list? Second. To address this issue and focus on financial education, Maryland colleges and universities, along with the Cash Campaign of Maryland, are launching a new center, the Maryland Center for Collegiate Financial Wellness.
It's important to address the financial needs of college students because those needs are unique. College or career school can be an expensive endeavor, and unfortunately, many students and their families don't have the extra cash sitting around to pay for all of that out of pocket. So many of them turn to student loans in order to finance their higher education experience. For some people, navigating student loan repayment can be extremely intimidating and sometimes difficult. So the Maryland Center for Collegiate Financial Wellness aims to give them resources to feel more comfortable in navigating those decisions around student loan repayment, and also locating any and every available resource at the federal level and the state level, and sometimes even the local level, to help them repay those loans.
The benefits of this financial education is already seen through graduates like Meredith Webber, whose soccer coach implemented this into their everyday lives.
I think it was just really important to understand and learn this in college, because things like we learned one session was about retirement, and that's not necessarily something that you're thinking of when you're 20 or 19. So I think it's just important to take away that these are things that you have to keep in the back of your mind, and it's like a subtle growth thing. So for example, saving for retirement, it's not something that you're going to start thinking about when you're going to retire. So I think that was like my major takeaway about all of this, is that you kind of just always have to have it in the back of your mind as like different skill sets that you might have not gained in the classroom, but they're certainly important to continue your life the way that you want to after the fact.
Head coach Vanessa Mann implemented into their weekly routine what would be called Future Fridays. Mann and her staff not only supplied these women with financial education knowledge, but also brought in individuals to show that these topics aren't that far off.
For us, it was just really forecasting the things you're going to need as tools when you leave beyond here. And that's really how we were able to start to implement some of those, whether it was financial literacy, whether it was bringing in a mechanic to show our women how to change a tire and basic fluids. We've had sports psychologists come in and talk about stress, anxiety, stress management, performance anxiety. So I think it has to be more than the X's and the O's. Not all of our women are going to go off and be professionals. We can already see how much the wage gap is if you did want to be a professional. So yeah, if we can leave a more complete person, I think we're on the track of doing that right now.
To learn more about the Maryland Center for Collegiate Financial Wellness, head to our website, wmar2news.com.